Okay, practice over, and oh my god, the difficulty change is really noticeable. And it's, I know Melbourne is not necessarily my strongest circuit, but yeah, failed all the practice challenges except the race one where I got a good, and the track acclimatization where I got a good. And I was like, this could be a downfall. Not only that, but with the AI increase as well, that's kind of helped stuff go, and everyone's got closer. And because the drivers have all moved around, the teams are all over the shot. It's really interesting. It made us pair up with Carlos Sainz as a rival, which was the one I chose because he looks like the least attackable, or the one I've got the most chance up against. Looking at the vehicle performance is also interesting. So we saw that the reliability and the chassis was the things that ran into problems last season. As you can see, Mercedes, they're just ahead of our Red Bull with Ferrari behind. We're then best of the rest, ahead of AlphaTauri, Racing Point, Renault and Alfa Romeo. McLaren have dropped back, I think, if you look progress-wise. Can you see they've dropped? Crazy. So they didn't quite get all of their stuff in. Haas are then behind. Williams aren't really with the rest of us, it seems, at the moment, which is a shame. We have scored enough, though, to get some performance in. Quite. Let's go with that again because it's another 20% improvement. We do also need to start looking at reliability as well because we aren't good. Okay, right. I am not thinking we're going to do well in the one-shot quali. We're going to have to try and make it up in the race. But I think this is going to signal a much more difficult Season 2. It's that difficult second album. Okay, one-shot quali, one-shot quali, one-shot quali. The other thing that's worthwhile noting, my setup in my original setup in Australia was horrible. I don't know why I thought that was good. So I have got a different setup now, which has got the wings on 4.9, which ruins me down the straight, but I can actually get around the corners much more fluidly this time around, and not a lot else has changed elsewhere. But I have also lowered the tyre temperatures down as well to kind of combat for the fact that I've got squeaky wings. So good luck. I have a mild worry that I'm only going to get in front of the Williamses. Ooh, upshifted too quick. And there we are, pretty much was right, wasn't I? Oh dear. And Delachaz will be ahead of us because he's been faster than me throughout the practice sessions. So that will be either De Vries or Russell, I bet, because it doesn't seem to like Russell, in practice at least. We'll soon see. So not the finest hour, but then Australia never is for me.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Hamilton, Albon and Daniel Ricciardo. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Okay, so Hamilton on pole ahead of Albon, who outqualifies Ricciardo in the Red Bull. I'm loving these driver changes. Vettel, Bottas, Ocon in the Renault 6th somehow. Leclerc, Perez in the AlphaTauri 8, Verstappen in the Alfa Romeo 9. That makes me slightly happy because Verstappen was fastest in practice 3 in the Alfa Romeo, and I was like, don't do that. Russell 10, that's good. Kvyat, Gasly in the Renault down in 12th. Sainz, De Vries in the other Alfa Romeo 14. Stroll, Delatraz 16. Oh, there we go. He's only 2 tenths back. Okay, I feel less terrible now. Magnussen, Norris, ourselves. Oh, we got ahead of Grosjean. And there you can see there the Williams is just nowhere. Giovinazzi and Latifi well off the back. So not a fine start to the season for us. Kind of makes me think reverse a roux on the strategy of tyres maybe. Nothing there on the team acclaim. Okay, well, we've got nothing else that we need to kind of change or deal with. So let's dive in. I'm going to skip the pre-race stuff now as well, and just go straight to the grid lineup if that's okay for everyone. It's to make Season 2 be much less of an investment for people time-wise compared to Season 1. You know the drill now.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, just edging out Alexander Albon, who'll start from P2.
Albon?
Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Ricciardo, Vettel, Valtteri Bottas, and Ocon, Leclerc, Perez, Verstappen, and George Russell, Kvyat, Gasly, Carlos Sainz, and De Vries, Stroll, Delatraz, Kevin Magnussen, and Lando Norris, Smith, Grosjean, Giovinazzi, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
It's so weird seeing Verstappen in Alfa Romeo stuff. So do we try and go aggressive to try and leapfrog some people, or do we try and pull it around from behind? I think I'd rather do that because I don't feel like I've got the pace. Let's see how we get on. Reverse a roux strategy. We're the only one doing it as usual. Sorry, Norris. Oh!
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Into team drama llamas! What happened there? They just completely... Yeah. You twat. It's all gone Minardi 1996 when we kept on... Lammy and Fissy Keller kept hitting each other. Ah, signs. No, Nick.
From wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Confirm change.
Copy that.
Shit.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Idiot, idiot, idiot. Let's restart the session. Okay, what I'm going to do with this is try and be as aggressive as possible. But not that aggressive. Oh. And again. Oh. Do not overtake anyone. That was a blatant cut there. Oh. That worked bizarrely well for Daniel Kvyat. Tom would be proud of that dive bomb down at turn 15.
Excellent. Nice move.
It wasn't the cleanest.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Charles, you might want to try and get past that Alpha Tauri. Oh, Norris out.
Okay, you're in the top 10. We're leading our teammate by 2.0 seconds.
If you lot can all just bow yourselves, that'll be great. Don't know what that was about.
Caution, caution.
Oh, okay, that was Norris off to the side, wasn't it?
Okay, clear. We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Oh, Smithy.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. It's because I'm always trying to do the least amount of steering going. If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
go. No!
Are you alright? Engine off. Engine off.
You twit! I tell you what, this higher AI makes me sweat.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Because that was all about me getting sweaty hands. Even Delatraz is at the end of this little
We're
barrage.
this lap. Push hard on the in-lab.
Are we?
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Oh, I just couldn't quite do it.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
No, I'm not having that.
Go. Exit now. We're racing on the exit. Release. Release. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
So I wonder if Magnussen and Giovinazzi both pitted because of front wing dramas or something, because neither are going particularly fast.
Louis is in the pits. Louis in the pits.
Maybe less so with Giovinazzi, because that car is just not great, but yes, that was all I wanted. I don't think we'll be able to keep Leclerc behind because they was only behind me because they was trapped behind Kvyat.
For the mediums, car behind on the medium tyre.
Oh, sorry, Perez. And Perez is now behind him. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything about Ocon up ahead. Full race update.
P7 now. P7. Ocon is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 7.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Leclerc is behind you. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh mediums. The distance to the leader is 17.9 seconds.
Wow.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 6 laps to go. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, Delachard's got ahead of Russell. I'm loving our fuel flow.
Pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. Gap to teammate behind is 3.1 seconds.
Don't know what that was about. That was like extreme slowdown. Oh.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, gap ahead is 8.9 seconds.
Yeah, we are buggered. Gratuitous cutting. Oh.
Your DRS is offline. The rear wing is down, so you can stay out while we work on a fix.
I had a cooling failure in the practice sessions as well, so clearly this car loves a reliability error. Perez and Verstappen.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race. Gap to car in front is 4.6 seconds.
Everyone went for the fastest lap at the end there. Oh wow, Charles Leclerc got it. Ha ha! Phew!
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Argy-pargy from me all the way through the race, but some desperate down moves sealed the deal there. I feel a bit naughty, but I don't
Victory
care.
for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance.
Daniel Ricciardo wins on
Red
Red Bull
return.
return.
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Oh, how we'd like to see Danny Rick back on the top step again. Please, please.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. And with that performance, Daniel Ricciardo takes his place as the new Drivers' Championship leader. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Smith. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It's time to check out the Constructors' standings. Red Bull take over as championship leaders. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Okay, so the big winners there. Danny Rick there from third on the grid to first. Hamilton dropped to second. Sebastian Vettel grabbing a Ferrari. So 3 different constructors on the podium. And then it was Bottas, Albon dropping down to fifth there, annoyingly for him. Ocon doing a fine job in that Renault to be sixth. Must say, punching well above his weight. Leclerc was not great, but got the fastest lap in 7. We barged our way through to 8th. Perez to 9. Verstappen gets 10th, and a point for Alfa Romeo Racing on debut for the team. Bizarre alternative world this is. Delatraz had a great run actually into 11. Ahead of Russell, out of the points for Racing Point. In fact, no points for Racing Point at all, because Stroll didn't go anywhere. Kvyat dropped back. Gasly dropped back. Grosjean improved in the Haas. Sainz dropped back. De Vries 2, not really in it. Kevin Magnussen well off. Giovinazzi well off. Latifi well off as well. Norris, R, D and F. Everyone do the same. Giovinazzi in the hards. So yeah, look at the warnings and the general smash ups that happen there. Oh, Albon hit De Vries. Don't know what happened there. Okay, no, he didn't pit. He did Magnussen. No, it was just off the pace. Bizarre. Okay, so standings-wise, we all know how the drivers look. Constructors-wise, Red Bull ahead of Mercedes, Ferrari, Renault, Minardi, AlphaTauri, and Alfa Romeo. McLaren a 9th. Oh dear. Not the best start. Now, will we get told that we were argy-bargying?
The fans really seem to enjoy that. It made it look easy.
Easy.
You were cutting your way through the field during the race.
Our engineers have done a fantastic job on the power unit. Should be easy when a car handles like this, or it could be either of those.
It was more like Dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it? Great. Well, that's everything.
Wonder if that now pushes my acclaim down. Nice. Pulled that back, didn't we? Yeah, only a smidgy bit. Best run from Delatraz so far. Keeping the faith, keeping the faith. Cash-wise, a nice big bonus too. Cool. I hope you're enjoying the new format. I think this new AI level and me not being very good at single lap qualifying should make for a very entertaining season 2. You guys all take care, and I'll catch you next round on Higher Plane Games.